What's up, YouTubers? It's me, Johnny. It's Friday here in Asia. Tonight's gonna be the last trading night. So far, from what I've seen, the banking crisis more or less has been abated. Well, it went over into Europe in Credit Suisse. From what I hear, again, I'm not in the United States, but from what I hear, a lot of people are taking out money from small banks and putting it into big banks. So from that sense, the banking crisis hasn't really been averted. What's fascinating about this whole thing is the smarter people are starting to figure out that a lot of small banks are going to go out of business and get gobbled up by the big banks, which is usually how it works in a government fiat system. You can't really have a lot of small banks over a long period of time. The United States is one of the last countries to have a thriving banking industry, both large and small, and like regional banks, small banks, credit unions, savings banks, state chartered banks. In most of Europe and even Canada, there's only 4 banks really. Now in those countries there may be more than 4 banks, but for the most part almost all the deposits and capitals go through 4 banks, 4 or 5 banks, or like I think even in France it's a couple banks, Switzerland 1 or 2, I'm not sure, but basically we're getting to the point where things are getting so centralized that you won't even have the opportunity to bank at a small bank. No, I'm not spreading any doom or gloom, I'm just making an observation on where this all seems to be going. So, at least in the last couple of days, the market's been going up. So I've been adding to my shorts. I've been making pretty good money selling off this rally. Or I think the rally will sell off Monday. Since I'm in Asia right now, I don't like to stay up all night just to put in a few orders, but maybe I should have last night. You never know, because tonight could be a big sell-off. I don't really know. Anyways, it seems to me things are getting more and more ugly in the United States. I don't know if this banking crisis is over, but as far as mainstream media it is, I think slowly in the background there's other things building, not the official banks, but the what do they call it? Banking outside the banking system, like in China and the United States and Europe. What do they call it? Shadow banking. I think there's going to be a big problem in shadow banking, and that's where the real issue will lie. And in the coming weeks, we'll find out what's going to happen. And I don't really expect the Fed to lower rates or raise rates maybe a quarter point. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. Anyways, I think the damage has already been done, and not much can be done to kind of fix it. So that's about all I got for now. I just think it's getting more and more ugly in the developed world. Makes me think there might be a rally in the emerging markets and natural resources. But if there is, I think it's about 3 to 6 months out. I think this deflationary or disinflationary cycle we're going through will last about 3 to 6 months. And into that 3 to 6 months, I expect the dollar to go up a lot, and gold. Once we come out of that, we'll probably see a weakening of the dollar, but we'll have to wait and see. This is probably going to play out over the next couple of years, but I expect the government will get things calmed down in 3 to 6 months. We'll be back to a regular stock market rally and no more shorting. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.